Hello. What's going on, everybody? It's James from About Trout, and I realized I have never tied a dry fly on this channel, so full disclosure, I can tie them. I choose not to. I hate tying dry flies. The amount of money to spend on quality hackle, just with the amount that I guide, especially on the San Juan, like it's just not for me. Some guys love it. I'm not one of them. But here we're gonna tie a dry fly. This is called a quick sight ant. It is one of my favorite dry flies of all time. It's two materials, super easy to tie, and the one of the largest, in fact, the largest rainbow I have ever had a client land on the San Juan ate this dry fly. Better to be lucky than good. But you can fish this as a great ant imitation. You can fish this as a midge cluster. You can fish this to unmatch the hatch, kind of shock a fish into eating it. But the quick sight ant is probably and we're letting the cat out of the bag here. The quick sight ant is probably my number one go to kind of searching dry fly, or trying to force those fish to feed. You can tie them in a bunch of sizes. We're going to tie a size 16, but I know this fly will work for you. If it works for the ultra picky fish on the San Juan, this is great whether you're fishing a small creek or a techie river. And we'll stop yapping and start rapping. I have a size 16 Falling Mill Ultimate Dry Fly hook in the vise. We're gonna get loco and tie this with 6/0 thread. So I'm just gonna start in eye length behind the eye, and I'm just gonna, probably stop in eye length in front of the hook point. And then I'm just gonna come back. We're just gonna build up a little area here. This fly is only 2 materials, so I'm gonna go right back to there. I'm fishing. I'm using these ant bodies. This is the extra large size. The fish don't really seem to care. I cut the last one. You can cut these down to length, but for this one, I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna press on the foam here. I'm gonna come here and cinch it down. You know what? We can bump it out an eye length pass. There you go. Boom. And we'll trim it at the end to make it nice and pretty. But one loose wrap. You don't want to cut this foam with the thread. 2, 3. Okay, we're almost done. Crazy. So this is black saddle hackle. It's not sized properly. Sometimes with this I'll go over a size. So if I'm tying a 16, I'll go one size bigger, like a 14. You know what? Let's go for that two-toned effect. I actually, in the corner of my eye, I see some brown hackle, size 14. Okay, I lied. It's size 16, but it's still gonna work. I have literally had this since I was 14 years old. I am 34, and now it's making its debut on this YouTube channel. These are 100 packs. The Whiting 100s used to cost like $12. Inflation, crazy. So I got this size 14 brown hackle. I do actually like the contrast, but I just want to prove to everyone that your boy can tie dry flies. So that super glue is really cooked in there. We're just gonna, boom, come in there. And then, just gonna get my handy dandy loon scissors, cut that. I'll cinch that up. Now with the Semperfli Nano Silk, like I can really just stack thread. So now we got that in there, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, do like 3 wraps, 4 wraps. Like the foam is gonna float itself, or float this fly. So it's rolling a little bit. I'm just gonna cinch this down, pull the hackle back, hit it 1, 2 more times. That should fix that. And then I'm just gonna lift. No big deal. I'm going to Costa Rica in July, so I don't know when this video is gonna drop, but that's my buddy who owns Fly Fish Costa Rica, and we're planning something special for everybody. Okay, so it's under there. I'm a small business owner. It never stops. And trim. You're gonna love this Costa Rica video that's about to drop. We got a lot of stuff in the works. But anyway, yeah, that is good. And I trapped it right up under the eye. Again, like I'm not trying to win any like style. This is just super utilitarian. So we're in there. There's some hackle barbs sticking out. I don't care at all. As my father would say, it's a terrible thing not to care. But like, th th this dry fly is whatever. So, all right, I'm gonna pull this back, get that super glue all up in there. And you know, after like 5 fish, that hackle's gonna bust out anyway. Just fish it. Boom. There's so much super glue. I'm just gonna use one whip finish. Chop that thread out. I'm gonna clean all this nonsense up. Are the fish gonna care? No. Before I do that though, I'm gonna touch the bend with my scissors. Come up. Perfect. Look at that just juicy ant. Is it an ant? Is it a beetle? I don't know. The trout like it. I'm just yapping. But look, that's it. Pat yourselves on the back. You just tied a quick sight ant. It looks like garbage, but it's gonna fish. Like, let's not forget what we're doing. We're stabbing pea-sized marine animals in the face with steel. They will eat this. Trust me. Congratulations. We all did it. We tied a dry fly. It's not that intimidating, see? But hopefully this smacks for you. It's one of my absolute favorite dry fly patterns. It's great whether you're fishing technical tailwaters or creeks. Fish just can't stay off of it, and I know you will not hate this. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for tapping back in with About Trout. We'll maybe tie some more dry flies in the future. And now I feel like the gauntlet's been thrown down. I can do it, I promise. I just choose not to. But anyway, thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you guys on the next video. One love.